beautiful, sunny Oklahoma day today. Saturday, my husband happens to be off, and we are out like we normally are, driving and just looking at things. And so we came over to our favorite fish place, just ate fish at a park here in town, watched the water. And now we are going on a quest to find the graveside of Mr. Ed. Now, you older people are going to know who Mr. Ed is. Some of the younger generation may not. But Mr. Ed was a sitcom back in the late 1960s. And even I had to watch the reruns, so I was born in '69. So anyway, Mr. Ed was a talking horse. And I remember the song kind of going, the horse is a horse, of course, of course. And so
head south on North Grand Avenue toward East Arden Street.
So my GPS is telling us how to get to Mr. Ed's graveside. He is apparently buried here in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Now there's some dispute about that. Some say it was the stunt double horse named Pumpkin. But others are saying, and Oklahoma is saying, that it is the actual Mr. Ed. And he wasn't called Mr. Ed. I'm going to have to look again. The name slips my mind of what Mr. Ed, the talking horse on that sitcom, what his actual horse name was. So we are going to see if we can find the graveside of Mr. Ed. Join us. And while I'm still waiting here for my husband to finish paying for the gas, I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to try to vlog from my Canon camera here. I've never tried the video aspect of it. I've always used this camera to take pictures. I love photography and to get out and take pictures. But today I am going to give this a shot to see how vlogging with it will be. Okay, there it is. The tombstone of Mr. Ed. Now it's on private property now, and I just really hate to go out there on somebody's private land, especially during COVID. You can see it says Mr. Ed, and there he is looking out. I'm sorry that it's jumpy, but I'm having to really zoom in. Funny thing is, Jerry and I have driven this road. I'll zoom out so you can see how far. It is way out there. So the funny thing is, Jerry and I, we have gone by this years now, and I've never noticed the tombstone of Mr. Ed. You want to sing the song, Jerry?
No.
He was singing it to me earlier. So we started off the day at Tahlequah, having lunch, eating fish in a small park there in town. Then we went and found Mr. Ed's grave. Mr. Ed, the talking horse. It was just kind of neat to find that here in Oklahoma. Now Jerry is fishing. It's, let's see, what time is it? It's almost 6:30 p.m. So we are at a small lake nearby, and he is fishing. I'm really tired today. I think it's because last week was my first full week back to work, and had a lot going on, trying to get the offices and stuff prepared for the phase-in of Oklahoma reopening. And you heard my other phone go off here. I have a friend that is making a mask for my husband, and she was texting me. So anyway, Oklahoma is reopening. It's opening in phases, and I do have a hair appointment May 6th. So I can get this fixed. I kind of have a different style, I think, every time I'm on camera now. There's really no style to it. It's just flyaway hair. I've had a ball cap on all day too, so it's just kind of messed up. And I guess he's finished his fishing. So remember, you have but this one life to live, so go out and capture your moments.